What's up guys, Pegasus. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the deck I use to farm Pegasus in Yugioh Duel Links in the Welcome to Toon World event. We do this by exploiting one of Pegasus' key weaknesses, and no, it's not Toon World. But more on that later. Let's go ahead and look on and let's go have a look at the deck. Actually, I changed my mind. Why don't we just go ahead and we'll duel Pegasus and then I'll show you the deck afterwards. I should prove that it works before I go ahead and show you the deck. Because why else? Why would you watch? You don't even know. You don't even know if it works. Why would you bother wanting to know what's in the deck if you don't know if it works or not? Okay, here we go. I'm really worried this is going to be like the one time it doesn't work. I've had really no problems with the deck thus far. Yeah, like I said, I've been able to break 6,000 pretty easily. But I'm worried like this is going to be the one time it doesn't work. Now that I've got the camera rolling.
Do you realize the magnitude of the jeopardy?
Sorry, I love listening to the voice actors. I love they got the actual voice actors in this game. You're starting off first, which is actually not a great start, but it's not a deal breaker, not by far. We've got the Black Illusion Ritual and Relinquished in our hands, but that's not what this deck's about. This deck is all about drawing out our entire deck, because we want to get all the bonuses we can. Alright, so this is Blade Rabbit getting summoned up. Unfortunately, I didn't even explain what we're doing. Labyrith of Nightmare, it'll switch Blade Rabbit into defense, and when Blade Rabbit switches into defense, its effect activates, and it destroys one monster on your opponent's side of the field. But we can't activate traps this turn. Perhaps I should have thrown... I am using Case just because it's, you know, it makes life a bit easier, just making this flow. It's not necessary by any means, but yeah, it just makes it a bit easier. He's going to attack me directly. That's the one thing you don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about destroying your monsters. Actually, this is not too bad. I'm going to activate Labyrith of Nightmare, so all that stuff happens that I mentioned before. This is okay, actually. We can take a few damage. It's actually not bad. Holy crap, he just used Wild Tornado. That's bad. This is probably one of the worst things that could happen early in the game. He's now taking out the key card this deck revolves around, but it's again, it's not a deal breaker. I'm gonna activate Switcheroo again. Again, this isn't necessary. I could make it work without it. I just want to make life a little bit easier, and that doesn't really help me at all. So we're gonna switch Blade Rabbit into defense here, and boom, we're gonna take him out. I'm gonna set a Crass Clown face down just in case he summons anything else, because he can do that. He can special summon toons, so he can special summon, and then he can also special summon something else, because that's how special summons work. Now, this is the key weakness I was talking about that we're exploiting. Most of his monsters cannot attack the same turn that they are summoned due to being toons. I think there's only 2 monsters in his entire deck that can, and that's what we're exploiting. See, we can just switch and switch and switch, so each turn we just switch one of these cards, and it'll either go back to his hand or it'll die. So he'll summon up next turn. That's cool. We could summon another thing, but I like to keep my field relatively, hey, we drew another one, there we go. I like to keep it relatively open, so it's not too clustered. And now we're going to switch Blade Rabbit into defense, and boom, 2 mermaids gone. And this is pretty much, okay, he's going to use that, that's fine. Absolutely fine, we can afford to lose that. Boom! Okay, this is pretty much the deck. This is pretty much how the deck works. He can't attack with any toons on the first go. Boom. Toon Gemini Owls is probably is another dangerous thing in this deck, because if he goes first and that gets an attack off, or even if it gets an attack off at all, it can take a card out of your hand and that can potentially ruin this entire deck. But that doesn't happen too often. We're actually going to activate this before we end our turn. Because now that it's in attack, we can just end our turn. Boom, we end our turn. Labyrith of Nightmare switches into defense. And boom, we can destroy their Toon Gemini Elves. Boom. I think you kind of get the gist of how the deck works now. Again, not something that can attack on the first turn. And also, most of his monsters, I realized while doing this, have pretty low defenses. So we can actually just attack this Toon Goblin attack force here. He's gonna do that, but that's fine too. I actually wanted him to do that because he's wasted that trap card. Labyrith of Nightmare will switch Blade Rabbit into defense, and boom, we can literally just destroy all these monsters with 1 Blade Rabbit. That's all it takes. And as we draw some more cards, I'll explain what they're used for in this deck. Toon Cannon Soldier can be a pain in the butt too, just because he can sacrifice other toons and get damage off, but ultimately not a big deal. To the sunlight, I'm going to keep my hand because I've already got one on the field. I'm just going to put him in attack, end my turn, he goes back to defense. I don't want to use Desert Sunlight. It's one of the annoying things, Desert Sunlight just slows down the floor, you have to keep saying, no, I don't want to use it, no, I don't want to use it, no, I still don't want to use it, damn it! It's going to keep drawing, and you do kind of have to pay attention to your draws and what you're drawing, because you do want to get Master of Illusions, not Master, Thunder of Illusions out before your last turn, unless you have a Desert Sunlight, then you can just flip it into attack. If that doesn't make sense, don't worry, I'll get to it later. We can probably afford to lose this Blade Rabbit, I guess. We've already got one on the field, we got Dream Clouds in our hand, which has pretty much the same effect. Copycat, there's one of the cards, one of two cards in this deck that can attack on the first turn. So that's okay, we'll lose a Blade Rabbit, that's fine. Nothing we can't recover from. I love how I just threw out a Blade Rabbit and then we lost some, but it's fine because we have Dream Clown. Dream Clown's just a better one of them really, but we can attack it. We're gonna do that. We're gonna attack. Boom, he's gone. And we're gonna keep going with this. Whew. This is fine. This is fine. We're pretty safe now. I'm pretty confident we're gonna make it. I don't know why I wasn't confident to begin with, but you know, it's just my luck. I turn on the camera and everything goes wrong. That's what I was expecting. But hey, we're actually going pretty well. This is pretty standard, so we're not going to attack him, by the way, because that's not what we want. We want to draw out a deck so we get all those bonuses. What are we going to get rid of? What are we going to get rid of? We'll get rid of... crap. I have a lot of good cards that I need for later on. We get Desert Sunlight, I think. We've already got one on the field. We didn't need one. So most of the cards I have in my hand are needed for, like, the last turn, because that's when everything happens. Mimikat's another dangerous card in this deck. He's got the Crass Clown. He's got our Crass Clown, so that means he's gonna kill our Dream Clown. That's annoying, but again, not a deal breaker. Not a deal breaker by any means. Now what are we gonna do? Now we're gonna... Hey, that helps! This is why I run D-Spell! That actually came at a pretty good time. So D-Spell's gonna take out the Toon World there. Watch him have Judgment even face down. I knew it! I knew you'd do that. I have no more stun on my side of the field, so we can't do any damage to my life points, thankfully. But that is very annoying that he actually negated the D-Spell there. This makes things a bit more interesting. I could use Relinquished right about now. But I don't want to do that just yet. You know what, he's only going to attack me for 900 next turn. I can take that. I can take that, that's fine. We'll summon up Dream Clown. And we'll end our turn. So we'll switch him into defense. I could have played another Labyrith of Nightmare, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to clunk up my spell and trap card zone. So again, Relinquished is needed for the last. Well, I guess it's not needed for the last one. I could have used it if it was absolutely necessary, but I like to have it on the last turn, just to get that last card out of the way. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean when you get there. That is the thing with this. Hey, he's still used. Okay, that's interesting. He could have attacked. And then decide, oh no, he can't do that, because there's no main phase 2 in this game. I forgot about that little fact. So we'll switch him back into attack, and then we'll end our turn. Do I have to discard? I hope I don't have to discard, I don't want to discard anything else. So we destroyed Toon Cannon Soldier! So yeah, like I said, it's just a lot of time, it takes a lot of time to get to like that last couple cards. And he's supposed to summon twice, this is okay, there's nothing we can't deal with. Can we get another Blade Rabbit? Can we get another Blade Rabbit? Okay, there we go. We'll need that for the last turn. We can summon another Dream Clown, I guess. Yeah, we can summon another Dream Clown right here. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. So my draws have actually gone pretty well, surprisingly. We'll take out Toon Globe Attack Force. And we'll take out the Toon Mermaid. Boom. Both gone. 2 clowns, 2 destroyed monsters, both switch to defense. That's just how it works. That's how it works. He's down to his last 4 cards. It is important that you make sure, you know, your opponent and you aren't going to run out of cards, of course. Boom. Polymerization! Okay, this is purely, well not purely, but mostly just to get off we're going to fuse these guys together, and it's purely to get off the fusion summon bonus, because why not? We have 2 cards that can be fused in this deck, and they work well together, and they work in this deck, and they can be fused. So how about that? Okay, what we're gonna do because I'm actually going to attack now. This isn't necessary, but it does help a little bit if you get him below 500. If you get Pegasus below 500, then that means the older Toon monsters can't attack, because they require Pegasus to pay 500 life points before he declares an attack, and he just won't be able to do that if you get him down to 500, below 500. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, because I didn't math very well just then. I can't attack him now without taking him out. So, okay, we're gonna switch these guys. No, it's fine actually. I'll just keep them like that. At this point, I am gonna set my Summer Illusions face down because I only have one card left in my deck. I could just use Desert Sunlight on my last turn if I set it, and then it just lifts him up anyway, and I get his effect. All right, 2 Gemini Owls. Nothing, absolutely not anything we can't handle. Absolutely pathetic, Pegasus. What are you doing? Okay. This is okay. This is fine. Okay, last card is Blade Rub, but we don't need that by any means. I think I will use Desert Sunlight anyway, just so I can get its effect off. Now, this is where everything happens, by the way. I just need to make sure I do this right. Oh, no, I don't screw up the video, because I don't want to have to do this again. I don't want to have to reshoot this. What we're gonna do... Yeah, we are gonna flip over Desert Sunlight. That flips everything into defense. Oh, wait, hang on. I just remembered. That also flips our Clown into defense. Which means we're going to destroy Toon Gemini Owls, which I didn't want to do, but oh well, it still works. It still works just fine. And now we need to tribute a monster for our pal Summon Revolution's effect. So we're going to do that, and we're going to bring out the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. If you don't have Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, it's fine. The deck still works with like a high special summon monster. I just can't promise that you'll be able to get the plus 5,000 attack bonus off. Now we're going to activate Riryoku. Is that how you pronounce this? Boom! Let's do that. So we're gonna halve Bickuribox attack and put it over on Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Then it is over 5,000. And we're then gonna activate Black Illusion Ritual, that's what it's called. And we're gonna summon up Relinquished by tributing our Summoner of Illusions. I always thought the Summoner Illusions should have to be on the field for the monster to be on the field, but it's not how it works. Now, if he did have a Toon Gemini Owl for any other monster or face down, on his side of the field, we could eat it with Relinquished, but we don't need to do that because there's nothing there. And now, of course, all we need to do is we just attack with Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon with that OP attack. And then he's dead. He's dead. That's the deck. That's how the deck works. You draw out your entire deck. So you will get a lot of bonuses. You'll see right here, we'll get a lot of bonuses from all the stuff we just did. Come on, let's go. 59,000. If you let Pegasus hit you a bit, you will get like the comeback victory and the life points on break, which will give you even more to bump you up to the 7,000 probably. But we didn't quite get 6,000. Oh well. I know I said you should be able to easily break 6,000, but look how close we got. That still counts, right? That's pretty close to 6,000. So what did we get? We got the dual victory, obviously, because we won Doi. Cards on brink, because we drew it out of deck. Glossy card, because it was just in there. Over 5,000 damage, because we got that Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon out there. Destroyed 10 monsters, because, you know, we were playing for a long time. Activated Spell, Trap. We special summoned the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. We fusion summoned the Bickuribox, and we ritual summoned Relinquished. It's all there. That's how I got my 2 million against Pegasus, and this is how I'm now farming gems. Pegasus still isn't bad to farm, even if you've completed the event. He's still not bad to farm gems on. That's how I'm doing it anyway. All right, now of course we head over to the event points earned, and you know it's times 18, so you can easily get 100,000 with this deck easily. So 100,000, trying to get to 2 million. You know, it's like 20 duels, and 20 duels for 40 star chips. That's 800 star chips. So yeah, it might take a bit of time, but I think it's worth it. I like this method a lot. And I've loved the amount of gems I'm getting from it. Alright, let's go have a look at the deck now, shall we? Okay, so we have one Relinquished, obviously for the Ritual Summon. We have Summon of Illusions to get out the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, or whatever fusion summon you like. We have 2 Crass Clowns, just because if you lose one, you'll still need one for the fusion. I pressed out of it. Why did I do that? We have 3 Dream Clowns, because they're basically the card revolves... Basically, the card the deck revolves around, if I can speak properly, and then 3 Blade Drum, because it's the same thing. Riryoku, so we can get that attack boosted up to over 5,000. Polymerization, so we can get the fusion summon out. D-Spell, just because it's a Toon World killer if you need it. It's not overly needed. I used to run Metamorph, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it ran. Black Illusion Ritual, obviously to get out Relinquished. 2 Desert Suns, because it's it's a Labyrinth if you don't have one, or it's just, you know, a flip for Master of Illusions. Summoner of Illusions, not Master of Illusions. Is that a card? I don't know why I keep saying that. Windstorm of Etaqua, because it's a what you call it? It's a defense. It blocks all your opponent's attacks. Labyrith of Nightmare, 3 levels of Nightmare, obviously, because it's what the deck revolves around. 1, 2, 3, and in the extra deck we have Blue Eyes Dragon, but again, it's not needed at all. It can be anything you like. And Bickuribox. 3 of them just because the game lets me have 3, and I have 3. Of course, if this deck did help you out, please leave a like down below, leave a comment, let me know that it did help you out, and share it with a friend who plays Duel Links. Share it with a Duel Links friend. Oh, of course, the deck list is down below, by the way. All my social media is down there as well, so if you want to tweet me your little screenshots of your scores and stuff, I'd love to know how many people this helped out. So, until the next video, bye!